Activate Office.
Activating Office.
Hey, what's up? This is Reed. Today I'm going to show you around our smart office, which doubles as our studio for YouTube. And I'm going to be talking about our smart home devices here in the office that make my life a little easier, as well as be more efficient while working in the office. So let's start off by looking at the desk. This desk is one of my favorite things in the office. I bought it about 1.5 years ago, and it's from a company called Foley. And it's a standing desk, so you can work sitting down or standing up. It's 60 inches across in the bamboo finish. And a lot of people ask about these monitor arms and laptop stand. They're also from the company Foley, and they match the frame of the desk so well. They're both white with kind of like a black accent, kind of a stormtrooper look. And I love having the monitor and laptop off the desk. Keeps everything super clean, helps me stay focused. One way I get motivated to work at the desk at night is a motion sensor that triggers a routine only once per night that turns on the lights and starts playing music. Using the 15-inch MacBook Pro, the 2018 version, gets the job done. It's a pretty decent machine. And I have a USB Type-C hub plugged in with 100 watts of pass-through power, so I plug in the power cord to that, as well as the USB unifying receiver for the Logitech keyboard and mouse, and an HDMI cord that plugs into this monitor. It's a 29-inch LG widescreen monitor. It's not 4K. Maybe I'll upgrade in the future. Over here I have a side table with some headphones, the Audio-Technica. I love these headphones. They sound great for editing, listening to music. And over here I have some wireless earbuds that I bought off Amazon. They were really inexpensive, like $40. They work good for how inexpensive they are. And down below, I have some power cords, micro USB and USB Type-C, of course. It's nice to have a little spot dedicated to put your devices while they're charging. And back behind it, you can see some paperclip holders holding the cord so they don't fall back. And these are all plugged into a smart surge protector. This is basically like 4 smart outlets in one, so you can control each outlet individually with your phone or with your voice. And that makes it nice because I have this fan plugged into it as well as those softbox lights, so I can turn them on without getting down here, and it's kind of hard to reach. And there's this little footrest, and if you don't have one, I highly recommend one of these footrests. They're foam, they're super comfortable. I know there's some plastic footrests out there that I've used in the past. This is way more comfortable, makes a big difference when you're working all day and sitting down. So looking up underneath the desk, don't mind all those wires, try to ignore that. I have some light strips. These are Govee Wi-Fi light strips I just put up recently. And they have a button, which I'm a big fan of. You can turn them on or off. I like being able to, not have to use my voice sometimes or the app. And they can change colors using your voice. Alexa, desk lights green. They're pretty bright, not like the LIFX Zs. These Govee light strips, they work pretty well. I recommend them. They're not too expensive, so not going to break the bank to throw some light strips into your office. All right, moving on over here. I like to keep the office nice and cool, so I have a Nest temperature sensor as well as a Bond. Controls the RF fans in our house. We have all our fans use RF, but especially the one in the office. Right now it's on low, so if I get really hot and I want to turn the fan on high and the fan down there below on, I can have a routine office cool down. Alright, there we go. So that fan is turning on down there, and then this fan up here is turning up higher. Alright, let's go back down to normal. Alexa, office fans low. So that turned the fan back off, and this will go back down to low. Another thing that keeps me cool is my all-mesh chair. It's pretty inexpensive chair. I think I bought it from Staples or something, but I love that it can breathe and it don't get too hot. Another thing that keeps me really cool is this backpack. And this thing's unique because it blows cool air from down below and blows on your back. And so you can just turn it on with this little button, and you can turn on low, medium, or high. I don't know if you can hear that. But it's sucking air down from below and blowing it up here, and it makes a huge difference when wearing this. Like, my back never gets sweaty. I've always been wanting a backpack like this for so long. So it just uses a standard power brick that you can just plug in for power, and it's supposed to last like all day if you have like a big power bank plugged in. And there's a lot of room inside, but there's not a lot of compartments. Probably a lot of you guys have a lot of devices like I do. So it's a bit of a bummer, but this backpack is really awesome. It's cool, no pun intended, but if you want a backpack with a lot of compartments, this one I got on Amazon. It's like $40 or something, and it has tons of compartments, like way more compartments than you would ever need. This is great if you're looking for a backpack. Back over here, I have the LIFX lights. These are all the smart lights in my office, are all LIFX except for the light strips. And to control these, I sometimes use this Smart Things button. I hold it down, all the lights will change color. And since it's using Smart Things, it'll kind of take its sweet time. And I also have a motion sensor, a Smart Things motion sensor, that will turn on the lights when I walk into the office as well. This lamp is from Ikea. Kind of reminded me of like a spotlight, so I threw a Batman signal on there and just cut it out from construction paper. This lamp is just from Walmart. It's a floor lamp, it's like $5, so really cheap. And then these other lamps are from Amazon, and I feel like it's hard to find like cool lamps that expose a bulb, like a LIFX bulb that looks really awesome and you want to see it. So I'll link these as well as everything else down in the description. I really like smart lights because they can set the mood of the room, especially in an office. So if I'm wanting to read and relax in the office, Alexa, office relax. So it's going to dim the lights to a nice warm white. These LIFX bulbs, they get super bright. It's kind of hard to tell in the video, but they light up the whole room, and a nice cool white will make you really energized, want to work. And so this is a great way to stay focused and stay on task. Over here we have my wife's desk, and this is from Ikea, just like pretty much all the other furniture in our office, all from Ikea. But this desk is pretty nice because it has a little holder for the power surge protector, so it keeps all the wires off the ground. And she has a wireless charger, MacBook Air, which I guess just got discontinued, even though it's a pretty good machine, and a little subtle book desk lamp. And this thing adds some light if you're reading or whatever, you need some extra light. It folds all the way around. I like how subtle it is, and it's a nice clean looking little lamp. It's wireless. In the closet, it's kind of a mess. This is where we keep a bunch of shelves with boxes of all the smart home stuff and other tech that we're using. Just keep it all stashed away in here and try to kind of pretend it's not there. So I'm just gonna keep that closet door shut. Well, that about does it for this smart office tour. We'll be doing tours in other rooms in our house and maybe through our whole house pretty soon. So subscribe to see those videos in the future. We didn't really touch on the equipment that we use to make YouTube videos in this office. And if that would interest you, because we make YouTube videos on a budget, we don't really have, the budget of those big YouTubers. So let me know down in the comments if that video would interest you and I can make that video in the future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Deactivate Office. Next time on Smart Home Solver, after a hard day of mean YouTube comments, this desk helps me open a cold one.